Greetings, all seekers of truth and enlightenment. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here. May the dove of peace rest gently in your heart, and may the blue bird of happiness make his nest in your beard. I'm here today to introduce you all to my new book. It's a collection of my writings and beliefs. It's called Truths. You see, I believe that pure religion and pure science both arrive at the same point. The truth, the way things are. One uses faith, the other uses the scientific method. They both try to explain how we got here and where we are going. Religions have the yin and the yang, karma, the golden rule. You know, you reap what you sow. In science, Newton's third law states that every action has an opposite and equal reaction. See? It's the same thing. So I hope you enjoy my book and that it makes you smile and think. May peace and love be your constant companion. Namaste. Greetings and blessings, peace and love. Yes, it is I, Swami Jimmy Limonanda, the all-seeing and all-knowing. I am the most humble man in the world, and I'm here to impart to you some of my infinite wisdom and amazingly vast knowledge of the universe. So, my children, here is today's lesson. I wrote this the other day while I was tripping on mushrooms. I pray it brings you peace and enlightenment, the eternal light that shines within, the flame of love that burns so bright, the glow that cannot be denied, illuminates the darkest night. I feel like I may have read that on a Burma shave sign, on a lonely highway, maybe in a past life. Oh well, may peace and love be your constant companion. And party on, you all. Greetings, and may peace be with you all. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here, back again with more words of wisdom as we ponder the mystery and miracle that is our existence. My last lesson on the eternal light that shines within was sadly cut short because I ran out of bandwidth. You see, my internet connection way up here on top of the Himalayas is pretty shaky, so without further ado, may I share with you part 2, my verse about the bright burning flame of love that shines brightly and resides in us all. Well, in most of us anyway. There's a few grumpy people out there I'm not too sure about. A beacon burns for all to see, to guide the lost along their way. Its fire warms their frozen hearts and turns their nighttime into day. So if you know someone who may be freezing and lonely on the inside, turn on your love light, crank that sucker up high, and spread a little warmth around, and the world will be a warmer and cozier place for us all. Now that's the kind of global warming I can really get behind. Peace and love to you all. Greetings again, all you seekers of truth and wisdom. Yes, it is I, the great and magnificent Swami Jimmy Limonanda, and I welcome you all to my secret mountaintop lair, high in the Himalayas. And when I say high, I mean really, really high. Did you know that an ancient Hindu recipe was recently discovered? It had been hidden away by the monks in a secret temple not far from here. The recipe tells how to make a completely psychedelic wine from the fermented urine of the Mongolian yak. Yuck. That's what I read on the internet anyway. I tried and tried to make that wine. It was truly and totally disgusting. The moral of the story, my children, don't believe everything you see on Facebook or YouTube. And that takes me to today's lesson about music. Music is the true pathway to peace, love, and enlightenment. Become a musician and you will become truly enlightened and truly and totally broke. I know from experience. See this guitar? I've been making payments on it for 3 years and I still owe $2,000. You want money? Become a stockbroker or a politician. Now leave so I can contemplate my navel. Greetings everyone. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here, and I'd like to expound on the futility of our material existence. Just giving you a second to let that sink in. That's some heavy shit. Now it looks to the old Swami here like people today are just too greedy, too materialistic. I mean, my next door neighbor has a freaking fleet of Ferraris and Lamborghinis in his driveway, and the Swami across the street has Bentleys and Rolls Royces. So I went out and had to buy this brand new flying carpet. Pretty cool, huh? This keeping up with. The Kumars has gotten way out of hand. I mean, how many more rupees does a millionaire really need anyway? Money should not be worshipped, but rather used as a tool to end hunger, pain, and suffering. Remember, it was Madonna who sang, "We're living in a material world and I am a material girl." Which takes us to today's lesson. Jimmyism number 4. The hungry masses we must feed, and share our wealth with those in need. Waste not your fortune on earthly things, or worship avarice and greed. Of course, I'm accepting donations here. The monthly payments on this flying carpet are killing me. Peace be with you. Namaste. Greetings, earthlings, aliens, and all who seek wisdom and enlightenment. This is your swinging and spaced out Swami Jimmy Limonanda coming to you from high above planet Earth. I mean really, really high. Today, I will be pontificating on the space race, not the race to outer space, but the slow and peaceful journey to inner space. You see, there is a good reason why all the billions of alien life forms out there haven't completely revealed themselves to us. They can clearly see mankind does not have his collective shit together. So until we learn how to treat our fellow man with love, dignity, and respect, and until we can show that we know how to properly care for this beautiful and fragile home we call Earth, the only aliens and flying saucers we'll be seeing will be on badly photoshopped memes on Facebook. And that brings us to today's lesson, Jimmyism number 5. Before man can conquer space, he must conquer all his fears. The space he needs to work on most is the space between his ears. So beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life on this planet. Live long and party. Greetings, one and all. May peace and love be your constant companion. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here, the all-seeing, all-knowing, and altogether groovy Swami to the stars. Have you ever gazed across the ocean and thought about all the grains of sand along the shore and felt as if you were one of those billions of grains of sand on the endless beach of humanity? Well, I'm here to tell you, you need not feel like a small, insignificant grain of sand. Instead, you are the water, you are the sea, and the waves you make can move and shape the shore of humanity if you just let it flow. This brings us to today's Jimmyism number 6. You are the ocean, eternal and beautiful. Life is short, so make waves. Lots and lots of waves. Surf's up, so grab your surfboard, put on your Huarache sandals, and climb in your woody, because we're going on a surfing safari, and we're going to catch some big, gnarly tubes as we travel across the wondrous waters of this sea of life. Namaste. Peace, love, and enlightenment to you all. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here, back again with another cosmic lesson for you all. Today, the all-knowing and all-seeing one, that be me, will discuss the karma of money. This is going to be complicated and tricky, so I brought in an old friend. He's an expert on big bucks, mainly since his face is on the $100 bill. That's right. One of the founding fathers, old Ben Franklin, is here. Hey Ben, I hear that one time old George Washington got really pissed off at you and told you to go fly a kite. So you did, and in a thunderstorm, and you discovered electricity.
Thank you, Swami, and may peace and enlightenment be with you too. Thanks for having me here today. And yes, Old George did tell me to go fly a kite, and it was a truly shocking experience. But in the end, whose face is on the $1 bill, and whose face is on the 100? Huh, but I digress.
Money, karma, the two go hand in hand.
Money truly does have some weird shit karma. It can be full of bad karma if you fail to use it wisely and if you hurt others in your greedy quest to get rich. But if you pay it forward, if you use it to help others and use it as a tool to alleviate hunger, pain, homelessness, and those less fortunate, then money is full of groovy good karma. So, at the risk of a little self-promotion, next time you're listening to a musician and his tip jar is looking a little empty, try dropping a nice, crisp Benjamin in the jar. You'll feel a whole lot better, and no doubt he'll play your song request.
Even if it's Freebird.
Thanks again, old Swami, and peace be with you.
Greetings, and may peace and love be with you all. Especially love. Lots and lots of love. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here, and that will be our focus today. You must learn to love yourself before you can truly love another. Love yourself, warts and all, for you are truly worthy of love. Love cannot be measured. Love cannot be quantified. You cannot put love in a box. You must hold it in your heart. And if you follow your heart, follow what that voice inside is telling you, then the mind will come along for the ride. Do not let the mind take the steering wheel, for that will only drive you down a lonely highway to the land of broken hearts and broken dreams. Do not question the heart. The heart takes sail on the winds of love, and love knows no reason or logic. And this takes us to today's Jimmyism number 7. True love transcends all space and time. When you liberate your heart, your mind, may peace and love be your guide and your constant companion. Namaste. Greetings, everyone. May blessings of peace and happiness rain down upon you like tears of joy. Swami Jimmy Limo here, and I'm back to share with you my thoughts about our place in the universe and how each of us shines like a star in the sky, waiting to be discovered by some extraterrestrial astronomer. And like that star, we must and will continue to shine, putting forth a light that is brilliant beyond words. And while that star is unaware of any earthbound soul that is gazing at its magnificent light, it continues to shine, because that's what stars do. And we must continue to shine and spread our light, because that's what we do. And you never know if there's someone out there looking back at us and wondering. And that takes us to today's message. Jimmyism number 8. Live your life like that star in the sky, sparkling madly. Never stop shining, because you never know if there's an enchanted astronomer out there gazing at you and wondering. Namaste. Greetings, everyone. Step right up. The Swami knows what your future holds. Only 25 cents. That's right. For one small quarter, I can tell you if you'll find true love. Will you find wealth and riches? Will you find peace and happiness? Only 25 cents. But seriously, folks, if the Swami could really see the future, do you think I'd be working this tiny little booth for measly quarters? Hell no. I'd be at a sports book in Vegas making millions. I do know one thing for sure about the future. Are you ready? Forgive me for channeling Doris Day, but Que Ser Ra Ser Ra, or whatever will be, the future's not ours to see. But if you keep on pouring quarters in the slot, I'll keep telling you what you want to hear. If you really want to know what's in your future, you have to write that story yourself. You can write a comedy or a tragedy, an adventure or a romance. You have that power. Use it. Boy, I sure hope you brought more quarters. Namaste. Greetings, one and all. May the glow of 1,000 candles burn brightly in your heart and light the pathway on your journey to discover true peace and happiness. Swami Jimmy Limonanda here, and we'd like to welcome you to Weed, California, the future home of the Mount Shasta Center for Spiritual Studies and Transcendental Enlightenment. We will be bringing spiritual leaders and enlightened individuals from around the world to come and discuss that which unites us, not divides us, and what we all have in common. An enlightened mind begets a pure and true heart, and by affirming our oneness with each other, we will find solutions to the problems that have plagued mankind forever. If you would like to be part of this dream, feel free to contact me. The information is on the card below. Together, we can make the world a safer, more peaceful, and loving place where tomorrow's children can thrive and fulfill their true destiny. We'd like to see you soon in Weed, California. May peace and love be your constant companion. Namaste.